Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Spiritually Gifted 333, here to bring you spiritual tea with a beautiful smile because God is good. When I tell you my God is awesome, He is awesome because the amount of spiritual attacks that was sent to me, the amount of death magic, spell work, black magic that was sent to me, and for him to allow me to use my spiritual gifts to transmute energy was amazing. One of my many talents. Psychic, clairvoyant, spiritual healer. I'm a high priestess. I see the unseen. I'm in the ethers with the angels, baby. I'm in my purpose. I'm following my destiny. But 101 just passed on the timer. 111. The devil is a lie. God is the way, the truth, and the light. And the devil is a lie. I irritate a lot of people demons. And I recognize these demons and I try to summon them to the Lord. But sometimes some demons be too far on the deep end. 133. And they will stop at nothing to spiritually take down divine beings. You're never strong enough to take down God's anointed. A chosen one who's in the ethers with the angels, who can spiritually come take you away just like that for messing with a chosen one. Wipe you out. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And this is all because you don't want to do the healing. You have to do the inner healing. And most of the time it be childhood woundings, abandonment issues. People want to have control over other people's lives and it doesn't work like that. 222 on the timer. People who stop at nothing to take someone else's destiny is because they're jealous. It's because they're envious. It's because they want what that person has. Their spiritual gifts. They want to see beyond the veil. They want the divine beings to join their cult, their coven of darkness, so they can use divine beings' spiritual gifts for the dark. But the devil is a lie, collective. There is masculines out here who let Jezebel spirits get attached to them. And that's all they know. But they pretend to be someone they're not for so long they don't know who they are. So when they see people on the outside that's stepping into their power and knowing who they are, it gets to them. That's not fair. Why is this happening to me? How does she get to be that way? That's because I did the healing. I stepped into my purpose. God, the creator of all things, saw his child suffering spiritually and got me up out of a dark place. And you think I'm going to go back to that dark place? You think I'm going to go back to repeat? I'm not repeating anything. I once was a karmic. We all was a karmic once upon a time. But you got to want to do the healing work to get you to your next phase. If you don't want to do that healing work, you're going to be stuck, trapped to the darkness. And you're going to lose everything. Spiritually. You're going to lose spiritual gifts, spiritual insight. And you need spirit before you can manifest anything else. You need to be close to God. It's only one God. So you need to be close to your intuition and your inner knowing that you're stronger and capable of anything. But you cannot be in the dark while doing this. You cannot be in the dark and pray to God that something happens to a divine being. You cannot be in the dark and praying to God that a divine being doesn't survive anything. They don't receive what God got's coming for them. Some people do not want to see people happy. People walking in their purpose, it kills people. So they want to take somebody down with all their might. And then at the end of the day, they become weak, psychopaths, sociopaths, mental patients. You know, they mess their whole bloodline up because they don't want to do the inner work. Me as a spiritual person, of course I want to be with somebody who's spiritual, who knows about God, who knows about spirit, who knows how to connect with ancestors and spirit guides, who knows how to follow their intuition and not follow the other leader. I don't like followers. I'm a leader, a spiritual healer. I lead, I teach, bring knowledge, wisdom. See, people think they smart, but do you have the wisdom? Do you know to have the wisdom to know when someone's doing black magic behind the scenes? Do you have the wisdom to look into somebody's eyes and knowing when they're possessed by a demon or a dark entity? Do you have the wisdom to know when a dark witch or practitioner is ruining you and making you self-sabotage your own destiny? Do you have that wisdom? No, it's clearly you do not have that wisdom. Your wisdom is operating out of jealousy. Oh, I'll be damned if she get to that next step or he get to that next step. I'll shut all that shit down before that happened. That's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. People be under so many illusions. It's sad. People put illusions over people's head. I was one of those purpose. I made my purpose. I was 7-Eleven on the timer. I was one of those people who had an illusion over my head. That illusion be fear. I don't fear nobody but God. Everybody needs to really study fear and know what fear is. But you know, people get into these cults, these covens, they sell their soul, they take bribery, sex to get to the next step. But see, some people literally go through the hard work, the inner work to get to the next step. You can't cheat your way to the next step. It's not going to work. I have been under heavy attack, y'all. But all I do is stay consistent. Transmute energy daily. I've learned to master transmuted energy. I've learned to master my spirituality. 8-11 on the timer. I've learned to connect with my ancestors and spirit guides. I've meditated now more than ever. Because I know that the heavy attacks that's been on me, I know it's been on my collectives. Everybody been under attack for speaking the truth, for speaking about what's going on, for awakening people who are blinded to things that are going on spiritually behind the scenes. People speak death over you, your name. My pictures have been slandered all over the internet for people saying that I make money from sex, or I'm sick, or, you know, it's sad. But you reap what you sow. What you put out into the universe is going to come back to you times 10. So why would you project 9/11 on the timer? Why would you project evil into the universe when that shit going to come right back to you? Make it make sense. I don't understand why people do not want to really dig deep about and know about connecting to your source. God, the creator of all things, everything happens through him. So if somebody moving forward in their life, following their destiny, it's because God told them to. I've been called names, evil and all this, because I'm into divination. I watch tarot. You know, it's my purpose. It's my destiny. But I gotta be called a devil, a dark witch, or something because, and I am a witch of light. I'm a white witch. I bring light to the community, to humanity. Look at this smile. Stop playing. Stop playing. Spirit says stop playing. But, you know, nobody's taking me off my spiritual path. Because God won't allow you to do it. It's not me stopping you. It's not me from moving myself to my destiny. It's God. And when you see that, hopefully it'll wake you up. Because I'm here to try to awaken people to the darkness. That's it. I can't be in peace though. I'm being gang stalked. People waiting on me to post so they can run on my platform and see if I'm fucked up. See if they spell work, they dark magic is harming me. Seeing if I feel unpretty. No, I feel better than ever. Makes me want to run to my destiny now. My purpose, what God has for me. 11:11 on the timer. You know, I'm confident. I have faith. I stay positive, optimistic, because my God is awesome. And spirit, my ancestor spirit guides, my gods and goddesses, and my angels that got my back. I can't do no wrong. I will never go back to my south node. I'm in my north node now. I'm not going back to my south node. No more. Positive changes every day, all day. For the better. Especially eating right. Especially my diet. Been drinking more water. I'm just trying to cleanse my vessel and get it ready to focus on nothing but spirit. That's it. Let's get into this card message. Ancestors, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, protectors of my highest good. Any spell work of black magic that's been sent to harm me and my loved ones or my collective.